Alright, we have a kingdom to save, and the great hunt is on. Let's get rolling. So yeah, hope you all are doing well as we tune in here. It's day 19 in Secrets of the Coven. We've got our happy little skeleton head hanging out, letting us collect Coven currency.
And abhorrent.
And we get to fight as many layers as we want. Got 41 in materials. I do want to go after the lair, because we do have Boudica here, who's pretty good if she lands the debuff, or if she can avoid the hunger debuff of, like... She's pretty good at handling this fight. Oh, man. I always get real wary of going after the Harvest Child, but I think we're pretty stacked up for it. Now the question is, do we do these fights or do we go to the unknown here? I think we go to the fights.
Stumbling and grasping.
Specifically,
What they
well,
once were.
this sort of makes it not worth it. I was kind of hoping the collector wasn't going to just show up randomly, but we will work with this.
Baleful king seeks a new trophy.
Alrighty. Well, at least we get to start comboing them nice and early.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
But, you know, I think the theory is, even though we've got most of our ins up to veterans, or close to it, we still probably need to be... We still probably need to be working through our... we still need to be doing more upgrades, and, like, we need to finish our mastery point in, and we want to get our bazaar in working as well. Alrighty. Well... Let's keep working the damage into the back rank here. Our Hellion's already getting kind of chewed up here. But I actually want to hit the Vestal, try to prevent... She's probably going to heal him here, unfortunately. Oh, nice. She doesn't heal him. Nice. No, there's the heal. Damn. We had a chance there. Actually want to bulwark of faith here and try to get our damage onto the person I want to get damage on to. Nice, okay. Jeez. This may prevent us from going after the guy here. If this fight keeps getting worse here. That at least is what we wanted to see here. Straight into a stun. And he collect calls immediately. Golly. That is obnoxious.
Hold fast.
Yeah, this is feeling a little bit more lethal than I can easily deal with. Just keep hiking damage back into there. Alright, we're concentrating damage into the tanks, which we do want to see here. Oh, that's perfect. So, that's what we wanted to see. There's a chance he gets healed here.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Yep, just immediately heals him. God, this fight is annoying.
An interminable conflict.
Having to spend a bunch of resources just to keep us alive here. Yeah, I think we might be bailing out of this. Alright, thank God. Finally get him close enough to start actually hitting.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Collect calls again. Oh, this guy is such a jerk.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh, wow. And we min-roll the damage. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Alright. I mean, it's great to beat the Collector, because he does give some pretty nifty loot. That was not the fight we needed to see. But maybe it'll be for the best. Maybe we get paid out here.
The past is gone.
Oh!
Let it die.
The Collector counts for the coins, and we got Dismas's head. Oh, that's not terrible. We got a bunch of food, which is not terrible either. Alright, so we got 3 coins, so that at least feels decent. Yeah, that feels a bit better than Brilliant Brew. We'll keep Brilliant Brew around, but I don't think... Alright. We'll see how this next fight goes. Because we can... Now that we got 3 coins for that, so we know we need to buy the 3 parts of the knife. Which is the next step of the quest. And I've never seen anything cost more than 1, so I'm pretty confident that it's, you know, 1 at a time. So, you only have to beat 1 layer, I guess is how that works out. Alright, well, I'm not going to ignore that free combo point.
Stupendous.
Make sure the goat's dying here.
Promising development.
Straight into Hemocrot. start carving some damage off here. Get to do a critical Holy Lance. That's always fun. You're So we could stims here and like fix up some of our people, which I actually think we will do. Probably should have done it earlier, but we still have another. We'll have another round of it.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Right. Well, no. Okay, we're bailing out. It's a little bit cowardly, but I think I just the way that collector fight went down, I do not feel confident right now. And the risk of losing the whole team is on the table here. I think, you know, plus the fact that the collector gave us 3 coins means that we're not compelled. Well, we're certainly not paying for the privilege of running away from these losers. But since the collector paid 3 coins, I don't feel as compelled to get more coins here. I may end up regretting that, but we also have the plan to go after that we also have that plan to go after the librarian for a second time, who is I think is a much more reasonable fight for this formation, so it'll feel a bit better to do that.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Hastened enemies really tripping us up here. It's a lot of incoming damage. Give the Hellion the 5 points.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Well, we were gonna, you know, charge forward, but instead we will do that. Make sure that one's dead. Slow the incoming damage down. Jeez. Oh, that's bad. 15% is very bad. Yep, kind of wish I'd saved those stems now, but at least we have Battle Heal ready to go. And the Plague Doctor's back in position. Oh god, she hits Death's Door again, that's awful. Alright. Our Grave Robber is suddenly borderline unusable.
Agony by accumulation.
For a window here. We've got to end this fight.
Bravo!
That's a problem. .25% fatigue.
A simple kindness.
We're actually going to do this, so that we can do this.
A little help impeccably timed.
So that we can do this, and win the fight. That was really bad.
The past is gone.
But it also feels, it also kind of feels like validation here, that the Harvest Child may have ended up being too much for us. I do need to pop this out now. Put Heat Shield back in. That minus 10% max HP is certainly a little confusing or concerning, but Audrey at 25% fatigue, like we're gonna have to look for. Okay, we got 2 Stitcher's kits, so we can at least pop that down a fair bit. What do you got for me, Hoarder? Ah, another piece of the dagger. Sure. Rook Skull. Remove negative and herb tokens. Deal additional damage per negative. Ooh. That's certainly appealing, but I do also like this Stalwart suit. Both of these are pretty good. We got 2 coins left. I want to save 1. I'm gonna buy another Stalwart stew. And now we get a bunch of good stuff. Cuppa's really good. Knitted Blanket's pretty good. Rumor, which is not super interesting to me. Guild Seal's really good. Wow, lots of good options in here. I mean, this is... Curing Cuppa's just the best option, right? Or Corrupting Cleaver. Yeah, we'll just do Cuppa. That's a pretty good option. And we'll save our last coin. We'll buy another Stitcher's Kit. There we go.
The road.
And I need to take care of something, so I will cut and see you at the inn. And we're back. We gained the Purloiner. Audrey, 15%. Yikes, stripes. Audrey's at 35%, and Flagellant has to defend this house. Let's do it.
Let them come. Let them break against the bulwark of our defense.
Actually gonna just give our boy cover here. This kind of feels like we're on a back foot already. We're gonna take some nasty crits here, I think. Also just feels like we're falling behind because these guys just immediately went into stealth and started critting relentlessly. But we'll see if we can hold the line here. We've almost got the Cauldron down, which is a good start here. Just back into Shadowcap. Holy cow. There we go. And we min roll the damage. Classic me. And he's dead. That sucks. Oh, he's dazed, which means he gets to live. Probably still losing this guard, but that's okay because we have the signal flare veterans if we have to. But if possible, I prefer to keep him alive. There we go. Nope, there goes one guy. And actually, I think reluctantly gonna, oh, well. That isn't exactly what I wanted. But that is you. But this'll do. The veteran can probably hold this fight by herself if need be. So, lesson learned there. I did not know that that's how that was going to work. That, it was going to summon at the back. Wow. Alright. Alright, let's try to actually get some damage going here. Man, yeah, this did not go well. Lesson learned that partisans do not stand up near as well. Now, because granted, some of that is that I don't know that my flagellant was the best. An unupgraded flagellant was the best choice here, but equally, we are slowly winning the fight here.
Easily resolved.
I mean, I do have another signal flare if we have to use it. Witchfire Curse is nasty. That is so annoying. There we go. Another one. You know what? We will spend the other one. I do not want to lose this in. It's probably super wasteful. But I would rather be overly cautious. I'd rather be overly cautious and make sure we win than
Unsteady stances.
Then lose the fight. Very wasteful fight, but also just yikes. Lesson learned. Veterans can hold, partisans cannot. But a win is a win. And there we go. Alright, in held.
Subtraction, an invariable result.
That was a very expensive inn. You're at veterans. As are you. So I was planning to go to the sprawl, but now I kind of want to go here and upgrade this inn and reload it. You're at veterans, right? Yeah, you should be okay. Yeah, I think change of plans, like this is nice, but we've been seeing indications that we're gonna constantly see the stuff, and we know this inn will be fine. This inn, I mean, at this point, has to be okay. Do you have you have veterans? Okay, so you should be okay if need be. So yeah, I think change of plans. We're gonna head through the fetter. We're gonna pick this up, and we're gonna get this inn fixed up.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
But I will do this.
Shored up against incursion. For tonight, at least.
Buy at least one more of those, so I have one. And there's the curse dagger hilts. That's the final piece we need. Alrighty.
Conventional fare.
Ooh.
But fairly priced.
Can't squeamish anybody else, but we can at least get her down to 15%. Yeah. Maybe that's wasteful, but it does let us just stabilize the dang thing. Whew. Do I want to? No, I want to save the materials. I'd rather upgrade that other inn. Save these, save that.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Actually, we can just spend a point here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna spend a point here. Because that lets us master some more skills. Maybe a little bit, again, maybe a little bit wasteful, but these are all things that I'm going to want to upgrade eventually. So just having them be upgraded seems like a good thing. There we go. Hellion fully upgraded. And what the hell, we'll upgrade this too. There you go. Alrighty. A little bit beat up, a little bit chewed up. Saving this stalwart stew for future state, though maybe I shouldn't be. And, we need to move?
The kingdom clings.
We're placing faith that House of Seven Lamps and the Stout Stoat are going to hold on their own, and I think they will. And we're giving up on this sprawl because we could make it here, but we don't. This one definitely doesn't need it, so we just let this be. 32 in materials, though, is pretty sweet, and that lets us reinforce the reinforce our guy here, because he needs another veteran thing, and I may need to like have him migrate back to the mastery point in and give him some upgrades, because that did not feel very good.
The rancid crop grows unchecked.
All right, that field hospital is an immediate yes for us. We only have 7 baubles. Damn. So we don't have enough baubles unless we get really lucky. I don't know where I'm supposed to deliver this. It's deliverable somewhere. Maybe it's the hoarder? Maybe I'm supposed to deliver it to the hoarder? Either way, it's not the field hospital. Let's experiment. We're gonna head to the Hoarder here.
Be wary.
It's not at all clear to me. Not at all clear to me where we're supposed to deliver this. Also, this rumor might be.
He struggles to decide what is real, holding back fits of laughter and tears.
Nope. Okay, I don't know. I do not understand how these rumors work. I am just not smart enough, it seems. Either way, we're broke, we're hurting. But at least we will get this in up to veterans. And hopefully that'll be enough to keep us going. I'm a little worried about the Abomination now because my assumption from Beast Clan was that they'd kind of hold it on their own, but that is not what happened.
Filthy and corpulent, slaves to their
Yeah, we need to fight. Let me get some stress ticking down too.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
That's somewhat fine with us. So we are really focused on getting the stress stabilized here. %50 chance to crit, one time in 5. That's how that works. There we go. Even better. Let's get rid of the big guy at least. Finally. There we go. Make sure the corpse doesn't get eaten. Continuing to focus on stress management because we're just panicking here. There we go. And we just keep securing our success here. There we go. Okay. Alright, we did manage to reduce stress pretty dramatically there, but that was
Amidst the spoils,
not as comfy as it could have been.
Unparalleled power.
I mean, that certainly seems like it does more than some of the other options here. All right, everyone wants to go to the unknown. I don't think we have a choice. Losing our last wheel, so now we're committed to fixing our dang wagon too.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
This is going to end up being an extra long episode, it looks like, because we're going to have multiple infights.
Feeding on the tainted crop.
Oh, is that a unique enemy? Lady. No, that's not unique. Okay. Just kind of looked like it was for a brief moment.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
All right, we're doing the right kind of damage here. But then we're having a trillion stress gain again. We just min-roll the damage. Constantly min-rolling the damage. Yeah, it kind of feels like we've suddenly hit a bit of a wall here where we're kind of suffering for reasons that are not well explained to me. This kind of, maybe it's just this is the break point, which makes sense because that was the same in Hunger of the Beast Clan. Like sometime in Escalation 2, like there was a notable difficulty spike, and you needed to be pretty well equipped for it. Yeah, I think we just have to rest at this upcoming inn. Like I don't think we can, I don't think I can push another zone unless I have to. Go. So we just rest at this inn, recover some fatigue, and feel a little bit better about ourselves. It kind of feels like that's the play here. Yeah, I guess that's what we do.
Stands sturdier than it
Gain
once
Curse
was.
Dagger, Gag Boiled Head,
But
+1
will it
from
be
inn.
enough?
Cool. The Witchbane Dagger assembled. Audrey gains a quirk. Cool. Generous. Math. Okay.
Dig deep. Find the metal to meet this
Day
day's
21, and we
demands.
got an inn to defend. Alright, this is... Last one was a pretty scary test. This one's hopefully going to be a better test, because now we have a fully veteran
Rebuff this
squad
assault
here.
swiftly and without mercy.
Alright, so he has Adrenalizing Ash. She has Wolfbane. That's cool to know. Immediately refreshes it. What do you have? You have a Heartseeker, Minor Heartseeker. Let's just blow this cauldron up, I guess. Definitely feels better than the last fight. I mean, it's hard not to, right? There we go. Shield's fully up this round. Oh, and you got strong shackles. Cool. Goodbye, goodbye, Cauldron. What do you mean we may yet have a chance? You guys are bodying these people. Like, these Virgos are pretty dangerous, but not when you're this much stronger than them. Nice. We're gonna get that combo point in there. Specifically. Ooh, ow. That's fine. Specifically because I'd like to do this. Well, I was hoping for more damage than that, but the theory was there. The theory was there. And there's the Virgo gone, so it's just the one stealth guy left, who's got 2 HP in a dream. And he lives! What a gangster! And for the meme, patch him up. Alright, so veterans can definitely hold Escalation 2 pretty comfortably.
The kingdom clings tenuously to order.
Wow, isn't that convenient? Mastery... There's a... It's right at... It's right at the one that has veterans and nothing else. So, isn't that funny? Bounty Hunter has only partisans, but it is a... Oh, it is only partisans there. Okay, I'm actually glad we did this. Because now I'm not so sure that they would hold on their own. So we can actually get over there and help that. But yeah, that's for next time.
Each improvement.
We have to immediately
in the equation of
do
your
that.
Fate.
Okay. We got 103 in items to spend. I do want to go...
Shored up against incursion.
Let's do that.
For tonight, at least.
Re-equip the
Little
pet.
company
And let's
for the
pop
long
in
ride
that
ahead.
instead. And now we will just
Repaired
spend
and
another
refurbished.
point of relics here.
Ready for the leagues ahead.
And then we will go upgrades.
Victory cannot be achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Perfect. All right.
Conventional
And we have
fare,
just enough to get
but fairly
to get one of those. And a whiskey flask, which I think we need. Because we need to go here and here. But I do... Are we still waiting here?
What fresh
1, 2...
provocation
No, we
will
can't
the day
wait.
bring?
We can't wait if we want to defend this in. Do I think the Bounty Hunter can hold this? I think the Bounty Hunter can hold this. The Bounty Hunter's a little better suited to this than the Flagellant is. And he does have partisans, so he does have some hope. I mean, who else has... Does anyone else have them? There's nobody else that has them except the Leper. Which I guess the Leper might actually be a better fit, so we're going to move the
Anticipate,
Leper that way.
Adapt and reposition.
Actually, no, we'll leave him here.
Be mindful. Travel on foot is not without risk.
We're definitely... I think we have to rest a day. Which does mean... Oh, I didn't buy the upgrade I needed to buy. That's okay. I meant to buy the field hospital upgrade, but I think that has to be okay. So let's rest this day. Because we just badly need, like... We'll do this siege as well, but like I badly need some fatigue and stress and health to come back. Alrighty. Now this is...
Crush the invaders. This provocation cannot go.
And this is, yeah,
unanswered.
they've got Greater Wolf's Blood, all their skills. They are loaded for bear. Set ourselves up here. We're just gonna get rid of the cauldron so it stops annoying me. Pity you can't have double riposte. I know why they did that though, because that would be very overpowered. You're just gonna go back into stealth? Cool. That's fine with me. We're just gonna leading strike again, so that we can combo point and shoot her in the head. There we go. Get out of here. I didn't even check what these guys have. Didn't even check what these guys had. Ooh, Straggling Stalker's not bad. Greater Wolf's Blood's not bad. Got some pretty decent trinkets here. Oh, I didn't even realize you have Sparkle Ball. Sparkle Ball, my beloved. There we go. Easy in defense.
Each day brings new obstacles and new opportunities.
All right, so the leper's going in there. Oh, we can... No, we can't make it. All right. You guys have veterans, right? Yeah, you're veterans. Okay, cool. All right, so there's only 2 inns that need to be defended. Both of them will have a defender that can hold the line. We're going to trust that Mogwellian, listen to me. You're going in there, and you're going to hold that goddamn line, okay? Are we clear? You're going to hold the line. Because we are going to give Ranshiki his stuff.
In hostile territory.
Oh, so we actually can make it if we go back to the Chipped Tooth. But that's a lot of time spent in the fetter. Is that safer? Is risking a subterranean jump safer than going through these two? Or then just counting on Mogwellian to hold the line? Ooh.
Be mindful. Travel on foot is not without
Alright, let's think
risk.
for a moment. So if we do that, if we go back up here, we go through the fetter a 3rd time. But then we go catacombs. Then we're just heading back up to the Wistful Willow with a bunch of mastery points to spend. That actually feels pretty decent. Alright. Okay, yeah, change of plans. We're still going to send Ranshiki over there because I'd like to get him some upgrades. We will move Mogwellian. You will still you are still being given your assignment to hold the line there. But we're gonna do this.
The tainted crop continues to
I
spread.
mean, we're still
its
broke, so it
tendrils
doesn't
of
really
rot
matter.
And pestilence.
Deliverable. It sounded like the next step was
Each improvement.
purify it with
a
cool,
new
clean water. So we
variable
need
in the equation of
we
your
need an
fate.
oasis. We need an oasis. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next one.